Okay, hello everyone, guys. Hello, how are you all? Good noon, everyone. My name is Afreen and I welcome you all to today's session. Hi, guys. Good noon, everyone. My name is Afreen and I welcome you all to today's session. So today we are going to discuss about this IEIFS demo class, right? So it is a basic introduction class. So in this class, I'm not going to start any chapter for all of you. It is just an introduction class for all of you where I am going to tell you that what is the syllabus for IEIFS, how we are going to prepare in this success batch, what are the characteristics of the success batch, what you are getting in this success batch, because this success batch is a new batch which we have started recently. So I'm just going to tell you all about this success batch, right? So first of all, let's talk about this IEIFS basic introduction. We are talking about Indian economy and Indian financial system. Yes, so we have a proper four module in Indian economy and Indian financial system, right? So there is module A, B, C, and D. Module D is the lengthiest module of complete IEFS. A and B, they are the short module. First, we are talking about module A, Indian economic architecture. So this module is actually facts plus concept. So you will find both facts as well as concept in module A, right? So if we talk about this module, there is a 11 chapter, there are 11 chapters in module A. An overview of Indian economy, sectors of Indian economy, economic planning in India, roles of priority sector, infrastructure, globalization, economic reforms, foreign trade policies, international economic organization, climate change, sustainable goals, and issues facing Indian economy. So this is actually a very easy module, I must say, right? For example, in sectors of Indian economy, we are going to discuss about the primary, secondary, and tertiary sectors, right? Sunrise sector, the role of priority sector, what is the definition of micro, small, and medium enterprises, what is economic reforms like, what is LPG policy. If we talk about this, so we are going to discuss about that, what is liberalization, privatization, and globalization, right? And what are the issues that are facing Indian economy? Like we are facing inequalities, gender inequality, we are facing poverty. So these are the issues. What are the identified sustainable goals? Then different type of international organization like World Bank, IMF, World Trade Organization, ASEAN, etc. Right? So this module A is all about facts plus concept. Okay. Now second module is completely conceptual, very important module because it is completely based on concepts, right? So each and every chapter here is completely conceptual. Like you are discussing the union budget. So in union budget, we are just discussing the static portion, not the current portion, right? For example, what is revenue expenditure, what is capital expenditure, what is revenue income, what is capital income, what is fiscal deficits, etc., right? Then we are going to discuss about national income and GDP concept, monetary policies and fiscal policies, different type of business cycles like recession or depression or hyperinflation or inflation, right? Then theories of interest, it is actually the toughest chapter in the complete syllabus, right? So it is the toughest chapter. Then money supply and inflation. Okay, then we are going to discuss supply and demand. So in the last exam cycle, 3 to 4 questions are actually from this chapter only, supply and demand cycle. So fundamental of economics, microeconomics, macroeconomics, type of economies. So these are the module B, right? Completely conceptual. Okay. Now third, module C, Indian financial architecture. Now module C, Indian financial architecture. So it is Indian financial system overview. Then there is Indian banking structure, banking laws. So very important chapter. So expect 2 to 3 questions from this chapter alone, right? Development financial institution, MFI, NBFCs, insurance companies, Indian financial system, and reforms and development in banking sector. This is completely fact-based module, right? Like B module is completely conceptual. C module is totally fact-based module, right? Indian financial architecture. Now, and the next is the module D, right? And module D is the lengthiest module, plus most of the questions are actually from module D. So we have financial market, money market, capital market, fixed income and debt and bond market, important plus tough chapter, foreign exchange market, interconnectedness, merchant banking service, derivative market, then factoring, forfeiting, and trade receivable discounting system. Very important chapter. Venture capital, lease finance, credit rating and credit scoring, mutual fund, insurance product, pension product, para banking and financial services, and REITs and InvITs. Right. So these are the complete module D chapters. But module D actually is a very lengthy module, very important module. So if we talk about this particular success batch, first of all, this success batch is actually live plus recorded batch. So we are going to have module A and B as live sessions. So I'm just going to discuss module A and B live, plus C and D module. This will be given to you in a recorded format, right? So A and B, it is in the live session. C and D, these module will be in the recorded session. So it is 50% live batch plus 50% recorded batch, first of all, right? When we are talking about the live class timing, so if we talk about the live class timing, it is actually morning 7 a.m. So morning 7 a.m. you will have the live session from 7 to 8 a.m. Okay. Next, if we talk about this batch, okay, this batch, I am going to cover everything completely. This is not a crash batch. No, everything is covered completely under this batch. The difference is only foundation batch, you are getting everything in a live session, right? But in this batch, 50% are live and 50% will be given in the recorded format, right? And the timings for the batch is 7 a.m. for all of you. Right now, if we talk about the weightage of the modules, so if we talk about the module wise weightage, module D is actually the most important module, plus many questions are asked from module D. Now, after module D, there is A and B both. Now, we cannot judge A is more or B is more. In the previous cycle, from B, various questions were asked. So, A and B, then there is module C, right? So this is, you will find the module wise weightage. So module D is actually very important, as we have already discussed. So D is actually the priority for all of you. You have to read it out D. Okay, module A and B comparatively, they both are equally important, and then there is a module C, right? So this is the basic introduction of IEFS, Indian economy and Indian financial system. Now, let's just start today a very basic introduction of economics. Now, I'm just going to tell you what is economics, a basic introduction. This is actually a part of module B, right? What is economics? Now, if we talk about the literal meaning of the economics, so economics means household. What is economics? Economics means household management. This word economics has the root word, it is actually derived from a Greek word which is known as oikonomia. And in oikonomia, we have two things. Oikos, which means home, nemen means management and household. So economics is actually the household management, right? Now, various economists has actually defined economics, right? Every economics has their own view of defining economics. So let's talk about some of the definition of the economics, plus some of the different perspective of the economics. For example, I'm just giving you an example. For example, I have rupees 10,000 and I have to manage my complete monthly expenses in this 1,000 rupees. So I have this limited money of rupees 10,000 and I want to manage the complete house, or for example, my monthly complete expenses in this 1,000 rupees. So I do, first of all, I do what? I just distribute this 1,000 rupees according to my needs and wants. Okay, for example, I have to spend more on uh, rent, for example, less on, for example, entertainment. I want to save also, I want to invest also. So I have distributed this 10,000 rupees according to my priority, and then I spend this 10,000 rupees. So the complete process from holding money to distribution of the money plus the expenditure. The complete process is called as what? This complete process is called as economics. Clear? Now, this is the example of economics. When we talk about the actual definition of the economics, the actual definition says that in our economy, the resources are limited. Resources are what? Scarce. Resources are very limited. Now, what are resources? Resources means anything which actually fulfills our needs and what. For example, I'm feeling hot. I just turn on the AC. AC is the resource. I'm feeling hungry. I just ate the food. Right? So food is the resource. So resources means limited. We have limited resources, not unlimited resources. So limited resources is actually allocated or distributed in such a way that they fulfill the needs and wants of individual as well as the society. Then it is known as economics. And when we compare this definition with this example, see, in this example, we have this 10,000 rupees as the limited resource, right? So I am distributing this 10,000 rupees according to my needs and wants and spending this 10,000 rupees. So the complete process is called as what? The complete process is called as the economics, right? So economics is actually defined as a science which studies the human behavior, or you can say it is a relationship between ends and scarcity. Ends means your wants. Okay, so we have scarcity, we have scarce resources. How we are satisfying our wants from the scarcity, from the scarce resources which have different alternative uses. The complete process is called as what? Economics. This whole process is called as what? Economics, right? Now, if we talk about the scarcity means we have insufficient resources to satisfy our needs and wants, right? Now, the very famous name in economics, you must have heard about Adam Smith. Adam Smith is known as the father of economics. Adam Smith has written a very famous book. The name of the book was Wealth of Nation. It has been published in 1776, and in that book, Adam Smith defines economics as the study of wealth. Adam Smith defined economics as the study of. Clear? Now, when we talk about the economics, economics is broadly divided into two parts. There is microeconomics and there is macroeconomics. So we have two type of economics, micro and macroeconomics. When we talk about microeconomics, it deals with individual. Micro means when the economics is dealing with the individual industry, individual bank, individual unit, individual demand and supply, then it is microeconomics. Whereas macroeconomics, when it is dealing with nation as a whole. Nation as a whole means, for example, we are talking about national income. It is what? It is macroeconomics because it is dealing with nation as a whole. But if we talk about individual income, it is microeconomics. When we are talking about the individual demand, microeconomics. When we are talking about the nation's demand, then it is macroeconomics, right? So macroeconomics dealing with the whole, microeconomics individual deals with the individual. When we are talking about microeconomics, price is the major determinant of microeconomics, and that's why sometimes microeconomics is also known as price theory. It means that when we are studying about the microeconomics of various uh, you can say I'm just telling about the various topics of the microeconomics. They directly or indirectly relates with the price, and that's why price is the major determinant of microeconomics. Whereas income is the major determinant of macroeconomics, and that's why income theory, macroeconomics is also known as income theory. When we are talking about individual demand and individual supply, this is microeconomics. When we are talking about aggregate demand and aggregate supply, it is macroeconomics, right? Father of microeconomics, Adam Smith. Father of whole economics, Adam Smith. Father of macroeconomics is John Maynard Keynes, right? Plus, additionally, I want to give you information like in 1933, there was an economics whose name was Ragnar Frisch. So, sorry, Ragnar Frisch has distributed this complete economics into two parts, micro and macro. So, who coined this term first? He was Ragnar Frisch. Who is the father of whole economics? Adam Smith. Father of macroeconomics, John Maynard Keynes, right? So, this is the basic introduction about economics, right? Ra. We will be discussing each and every chapter in detail in this success batch. Now, there is not only success batch which we have planned for you all. So we have different batches, like we have foundation batch running, we have selection batch running, we have the success batch running. We are coming up with the examination in the one go. Sorry. So currently there is a very big discount that is going on the JIB Super Elite All-in-One subscription. And the discount is, if you are currently using this code, and the code is super, right? So if you are using this code super, you are getting a flat 50% off on the JIB Super Elite All-in-One subscription, and this offers ends tonight. So kindly everyone, if you want to enroll yourself, if you want to study, you want to enroll yourself, kindly go and just enroll yourself in the JIB Super Elite All-in-One subscription, right? So thank you so much everyone. Thank you. Take care everyone. Bye. Bye everyone. Take care.